in relationship. Uni obi atna da opeso ko fun so opeso hu nipa one ne kasa ubia untumi mpie every time you suspect Christmas ebe afi ba be kwewie young man young woman advise yourself. You cannot go into 2022 with that same person who is constantly trying to scan your WhatsApp to have all your messages, wants to know who you say dear to, who you say I love you to, and who here. And who else to talk to us or to enlighten us when it comes to relationship matters than Lady Rev. Lady Rev, prayer and so by. Unfortunately, but prayer is in the background. Lady Rev, you're cover.
I like the fact that you said Christmas is coming.
Christmas is back.
Cousins are coming. Aunties are coming. And brothers and uncles.
Insecurities. That's all Christmas. How's everything though?
Yeah, doing well by grace.
Awesome.
You're doing well by grace.
Michelle Mami we. Na prayer ni ho. Me koesi ba me si me dam me ho. Me koesi ba sisia prayer ba.
Oh, prayer was here. Prayer was here.
No, what she's trying to say is that when she met me,
prayer ni.
She had not seen.
Okay. You mean that? You mean that?
Prayer ba when you break.
I get it. You know,
by the time she did rap about it,
yeah. Sure, no, I see will be chobi. You know, okay. So let me ask this question before we get into insecurity in relationships. What even triggers it? Trust issues, everything. What triggers it? First and foremost, like I was discussing with you, where by the way, man can't eshemebo sa mintime francofi mintime ma de so I'm not the type. You know, I was telling you about and that's a minim and I'm starting about social media and the way people abuse people on social media, the cyberbully, the utterances, attempted anyway. We need big da. I say we're a sad generation with happy pictures. We're a sad generation with happy pictures. It's in Kobe pages so enko huni we're posting the way I watch talking na eyo say bibia you okay mano and away die all that glitter is not gold. Social media compound house in nan yeguswo obia ya ne awoye. Some people have money and they invest, some people have money, they are using their monies to show off and ye be crowd borrow from bank no dia ba be and top pressure e ma ho. But one thing a hamming is the abuse. And I was telling you right there about the way obi relationship muasem. Our social media in a comment was tagging no a friend barren, friend all sorts of names just because onipa na sebe bia say no kuramposi won ne twempana na ono oba na nyine sin be ma ni ntino na kire say was so did natamusa. And so say nipa no follow Gabriel Union ni kunu. E follow so many celebrities outside of Ghana who have that wide age difference and everything. And they don't see anything wrong with it. And ahano, you know, there's a whole lot just so the words are nipa ni yusu man no. It's so bad. Me hu ya no, me nim any of them. But it's sad. Obi relationship mwasem. Do you think that even when people have love between, for instance, two people meet and they want to get into a relationship, that age factor no so some sort of insecurity ana because or pessimism, but age in no or feel it. Let me use lack of better word or feeling insecure to engage with that person because you tell them no or say be man ti me chem oba no bebre oba wo oba na bia be mo ne nam no difference e wo mu ye 30 obi anka ho asem yakwa achia e be man din bi asem sugar daddy or something anope person cancer but say e bia wo baby o say mama nkentia
we are in the boat. This table you are shaking, dear sister.
Shaking tables.
We are shaking tables.
I'm shaking tables this morning. I'm shaking tables this morning. But ebia no obema no ewe ebia 40. Oba no wo ebia 34. Yeah, you okay. Oba ni kopie 40. Bear man was 34, and then a whole abuse starts. Sometimes it's not even starting from social media, from the home, the family itself. Now then, now only about Friday and I then no be when you see ni baby. It's would you cover bear man I say.
It's true.
Bear man no cover or bar. Why is that?
Baby, first before I speak on this, I want to salute, congratulate, and appreciate any woman who has been able to live with a man that is younger than her. It's a stage, it's a step of a brave woman. You need to be super strong beyond a regular woman to be able to do that.
It's true. In our society.
In our society. Yes. And so any woman who is with a man, submit herself to a man who is younger than her. I respect it, because women already, naturally, we are hungry for power. And now you have the age power, you have the experience power, and you put it all down and you submit to your husband. The Bible says a woman should submit to the husband. The Bible didn't say that a woman who is, if your husband is older than you or younger than you, the thing is submit. So for you to have brought yourself to that submission, I need to salute them. Let me come to what you were talking about. Look, this world, maybe from the biblical background, and God created Adam before Eve. So from the religious background, we take that Adam was some days or some hours older than Eve. Now, age has just moved beyond numbers. Age is now in maturity. Age is now in financial capability. Age is now in emotional stability. Age is now in responsibility. Age. So if I am 10 years and I am matured enough, if I am 10 years lesser and I am financially sound, I have emotional stability and I can move with a woman, which I don't care which age she is, it shouldn't be a problem. No.
Don't you think, sir, reason why that is a slight issue is because, what do they say? A man yinintam essay and mema. So, wakakofa nipa, we are 10 years older than ye, beme. Remember, say, mema, bema no uncle 4 times. Yen when a body na a change. Until when you in 10 years, Ukako produce 4 kids a man, ube now uluki another 10 years older. Otiasi. And then now, only in Namwana, yes, is that your mother? Is that not where that you can cry?
Nowadays, the improved system, no, you haven't seen a mother of 5 that still look like a 16 years.
I know, but you do still
I do agree with you.
By the time
you go,
body won't be
you
the
know,
same.
the reason why men are choosing women to be with goes beyond, their physical look.
Are you sure?
It goes beyond that. Now it's no more about the V shape and every other thing. Some people are okay with the mother factors. Do you understand? Let's be careful, even with mothers who are raising boys. If you are not careful to draw lines between you and your son for some time, your son will grow and would always want a woman who is somehow, some way like the mother.
Okay.
Until we create the atmosphere. We have raised mommy's boys. We have raised mamaba. We have raised boys who wants to wake up and their socks removed by their mother and and feel comfortable, and he's still 34, but when he goes home, he wants to put his head on his mommy's for and everything. And when she's bringing someone who is of your age, you are complaining. Please, let's check what we raised. Let's check what we raised. Let's be honest about it. It is my only son. That's my only child. And no, this woman is not good for you. That woman is not good for you. You want your son to reason the way you reason. And you are sometimes, we even sideline their fathers. So the men don't even come in raising who the boy is, because you want to raise a boy and make him a husband. Yes, you have raised him. He can't get married to you, but he would get married to somebody
that's
who
like
is like you.
Oh, wow.
Matter end.
Okay, going to insecurities. I have personally encountered insecurity. No.
Intro now, about insecurity. No, a fan for
Christmas. Uncle is coming. We have uncle and uncle.
Nipa nana.
No. Maybe you say, "Oh God, Elizabeth." baby fana me fana baby oh me no anytime I find someone whether a friend a family member and everything and I feel loved I appreciate the person so much because you see I am not a normally. You know,
you are something special.
Yeah, I'm a special human being. I'm so special that
God,
you see,
the person will need help from God.
You have to pray to God every now and then, cause no be a yemi.
Yeah.
Hey, obi akwa say nam te ha. Baby, me and father me te ha. No, just say. So when you love me, I love you back so hard. Because you know, and I really do not. And I didn't know Bia say fala. Me, you know, why are you doing this? I want to know why you're doing what you're doing. I'm a bit, you know, special case.
Insecurities are actually, and I know Sir Cassandra will say, "Oh, now somebody's watching. They don't understand. They do understand insecurity."
Honestly, I personally have been in a few
very
of
insecure.
those insecure way. First of all, like your phone. And then social media, Bama, you know, you can even call someone dear without it necessarily, just because you're texting something.
I like your conversation. I like your conversation.
And I was sending emoji. I mean, peg, brother person who be out testing. Why did you send this person dear? And how did it send that? And we check now was scanning WhatsApp message and receiving messages on the phone. So what is that?
Okay, so now let's look at what causes people to do that. First off, there are people who are chronically insecure. Nothing has happened to them. From childbirth to adulthood, they are so insecure about life. Some have quite damaged childhood, so it has made them insecure. People who had seen rape, people who had seen their parents maltreating each other, people who had crazy childhood. In their distort of life, they are insecure about everything. Yeah. And so they being insecure about the relationship, you know, it's just a string, it's just a branch of it. At life choices, they are insecure. Career, they are insecure. Even with Christ, they are insecure. Everywhere they find themselves, you know.
Or even with Christ, they are insecure. You are Christian, you are insecure about Christ. There's a problem.
Yes, because then he doesn't know, say,
will he come back?
He doesn't know which matters to leave to God, which one to go to the Babalawo, which one to pour libation. He doesn't know, you know, he doesn't know whether he's a word-based person, a prophetic-based person. He doesn't know which is which. So out of that, they become quite negative. If it's not something they're comfortable with, they think it is evil. They are naturally in life chronically insecure. We can't do anything about those people. They are part of human race. Yeah. Unfortunately, we go and love them. They are part of human race that we have to.
Love them. And then the adults, so
the next one is the entertainment of fear of thought. You know, people conceive too much fearful thought. Yeah. The fear to lose the person, the fear if he's cheating, the fear it is too good to be true, the fear I've not seen this before, the fear what is he up to next, what is going on his mind, the fear what if he wakes up and dump me, the fear what if I don't, you know, that's entertaining that thought in your relationship make you so insecure. What if he has a child somewhere? What if somebody impregnates her? What? Nothing has happened. No, you are just there and conceiving fearful thoughts from nowhere.
Wow.
And in their 24 hours, 16 hours is conceiving fearful thoughts.
That's a disease.
They can sit down and say, oh, what if a car is about to hit me? No car is even coming. What if this air condition is coming down? No air condition is coming down. You just live in a fearful way. Yeah. So much that a young lady, a young guy who genuinely love you, all ready to do everything for you, who has not even shown irita of cheating or want to leave you, you begin to think, what if he leaves me? What if he meets somebody who is better than me? What if?
Then already you're insecure.
Then you begin to be insecure. You are not at ease because another person is living comfortably. And the fearful thoughts also come out of the normal reactions. You know, maybe your previous relationship, when you have argument with a woman, she will talk and all of that. This is a version of a woman who doesn't have energy to talk. What has happened?
Let's move on.
Yes, okay, all right, it's okay, let's go. That is how best
We
she can.
move.
We move.
And
is
that
how
also becomes a problem. The person is thinking, but why did she looks like there's
Yes.
someone?
I've experienced something like that.
Because
where me, I always want solutions to problems.
Yeah.
You know that you see, there's a problem. Mine is let's keep the. You have a problem. Let's talk about it. You know, let's solve the problem. You see, all that comes back to there's a problem.
Let's solve
okay. Let's talk. And if that we move, nipanintias say, adena you are not dragging.
dramatic.
Okay.
Or dramatic. Ebisu ana yenu bi ye we to memem. Ebisu ana yenu bi baby e copy in life no time day.
No time. You just have to move.
You raise a festival.
Yes.
It you know sir. You know,
I'm gonna shut the door.
Probably, you know,
That woman
yeah,
saying
a lot of that craziness and all that, and crying and sobbing for nothing. You know, some of us had to toughen up a little bit, and we want to make things better. You know, sometimes, you know, when you grow up alone and by yourself for a very long time, you see
cut
that
away some
you
things,
cut away some things and see, look, this is wrong, this is terrible, this has happened, it's a problem, but there's no time for brooding.
Yes.
So
Move on.
let's pick
It's
up.
true.
You know,
It's true.
time no day.
Very
What
true.
can we do to solve this problem? I'm
true.
sorry, apologies.
Yes.
Let's not repeat it.
Yes.
Obin tiasia,
They don't, because in their previous or in their life trend, they've met drama. So, and they've not opened their mind enough, maturity. They've not opened their mind enough that there could be people who react this way.
Differently.
Okay.
The next one will be low self-esteem. Reason why people are so insecure is low self-esteem. And low self-esteem has gone beyond your certificate. There are people who have PhD but they still have a low self-esteem. People have cars and houses and they still have low self-esteem. Their drive to get things around them is to cover their low self-esteem. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That their drive to make money is because inwardly they haven't laid their hand on what makes them valuable as a person.
Okay.
So they are rich, they are famous, they are educated, but they still have a low self-esteem. Nobody teach you self-esteem in school.
Yeah.
You can brag around your doctorate and your PhD and all of that, but in the application of life, you need to find your value.
Yes.
I can't be Baby. Baby can't be Cassie.
Yes.
Cassie can't be me. It doesn't mean that I'm less better than you or you. Or, you can't do what I'm doing. I can't do what you are doing. I am to complement what you are doing. I'm supposed to complement what you are doing. You can't do even if you can do what I'm doing, you can't do it the way I am doing. Because that is my value. We can all do the same thing, but we can't have the same results. That is my value. I have come to that extent. I would always say that there are some women who are wow. They have the beauty wow. When they pass, you got to look at them.
True.
There are some women too who don't have their wow. You don't have to look at them. You have to make a conversation to know.
To experience their beauty.
Experience their beauty.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have the wow, and you are the other side, you don't have to lose your esteem because of that.
Wow.
I feel like
It is good to be wow. It's good to be wow. But still, the wow, no, it's in the eyes of the beholder. You won't have a woman that universally everybody.
Let's somebody's son see
Be
the
a wow.
somebody
Yes.
something like me. Like
Do you
Yeah, somebody's
understand?
son see the wow.
It's a wow. And they are men to who also don't like women who everywhere they go, people are looking at them. Others also like women that when they are going, everybody will look at their wives. There are women who I don't like light-skinned guys. No. I don't like that thing. I'm walking with my husband and then, no. Then I have to look at my back. No. I like, we are in the same boat. We can't be Beauty and the Beast.
Now, or fair ocean wedgie. I don't know
because the light skin, they don't really walk beside, they are behind, they are watching you, and other people too are watching them, so you have to always be looking at your back.
This is our big TV.
But light skin.
Yes, if it's a dark, it's a dark guy. I mean, I like dark, tall, huge people.
Dark on shadow.
All of Chester.
But near ye woman is a say ye preconceptions.
Perceptions.
Obi to me ka say mempe be ma oye ne ho fe too much because nko for behwe no. Obi to nya be ma ne ho fe. Kwa no don. And obi to me nya ne ho nya fe. Obe how
you see something, the problem is that he loves you alone. Oh. But the other side attractions just say every day.
I don't want to be in this conversation. I don't want to be in this conversation. What are you ladies talking about?
Anyway, so let's find ourselves low self-esteem, you know, and I'm not in a formal sector. He's gone to school. I have not gone to school. He's educated. I'm not a graduate. Don't put your life in that balance.
The competition.
Look, there's a gentleman I will never forget in my life. He is my mechanic. Now, if you see how the guy is confident about himself, but you know, he doesn't know Tino. That's hey, madam. By the time he will yob you finish and change just the car tire, you will give him 100 Ghana instead of 30.
And I used to know some guy.
And he will take your contact number. Madam, if you don't have a boyfriend, don't worry, I'm there. Just the guy. And sometimes people think that say he's overly, you know, he's arrogant. No,
he's not.
He's not looking down and he knows that he didn't go to school. 1 + 1 is -2 for him. Don't even ask him to spell his name. He doesn't know. He said when he goes to the bank, Tom Print. And to where he's going, he has done his thumb like this. He doesn't want them to embarrass him to give him pen before he said, no, he said, sister, Tom Print.
Wow.
But you know, he has found his value.
Yeah.
And he's not losing his esteem because he can't have a signature.
I like that.
Can his thumbprints give him the money? Yes.
Let him go.
So be it.
Wow.
So let's find our value not on basis of what is around life, what people think entirely defines you. The next one will be dependency. This is our major problem. When I talk about dependency, I'm not talking about financial dependency alone. Emotional dependency, psychological dependency.
Why?
Dependency, how would you say it in Chi, baby?
No, just say you didn't come on a baby, but one kind of trick.
How do you wake up?
Say you're relying on somebody. And train no be a bibiama. One say exactly. Say when you make or partner no wa and no bema easily no overfile. No, but
is that what you're talking about? Yes. Financial independence. Financial dependence is the person who is giving you.
Okay, e come I did just say, ubi bia no eda will be for
so.
So will be didi, so will be she, so will be no.
And all kind of deeper from the psychological, psychological emotion.
So will be making decisions. Say be an amobi na person to a dream be na person or ye be na person ya. And no that obi
someone's approval. You need someone to say that it is good. You need someone to say that that is right before you can take off. Nobody is coming to say it is right. Nobody is coming to say it is good. Take off.
So it's those people now every time you're more approval.
You are dependent on is somebody watching? Nobody is supporting me. Nobody is, emotionally. Yes, you need an emotional validation. You know somebody to tell you that I love you before you love yourself. No way. You got to love yourself. If nobody is telling you they love you, love I.
You know the insecurity
exactly. You are so insecure because the moment the person turns to look at another person, matter.
We are immediately, somebody tries to show kindness, your woman or your man tries to show kindness to another person.
Or compliment another person. That is where the dear cry is a problem. What is dear?
You say a boo.
What is boo?
It's a boo boo.
What is boo boo?
This emoji nice
the simple kids. Toy no, is it you?
Toy note.
Yes, sister.
Oh, but also let's talk about this. I mean, let me be the devil's advocate. As usual.
Yes.
I mean, you should have a limit.
Yes, we are saying you should have a limit, but we are saying that.
Dear?
No, but you and your guy should have something that is just the two of you.
I call my female friends dear. I call everybody that's close to me dear. I say I love you to my friends, to my family, to everybody that's close to me.
So what would be the difference between what you tell Boo and what you tell them?
If I have a fiancé, like if I'm expressing the I love you to a fiancé, it's definitely different
from the I love you.
And I am thinking that my fiancé should know the difference. Otiase say oni obi te na me hagi obi. I also want to say me hagi obi, the feeling towards that hug is totally different. I don't know whether na make is my opinion, Pacho. Oti ufie na udi matem. You know, the hug that I give to I am Sam na make also count there. Ubeti me a text and waka Lady Rev and well. Me hagi we ya is totally different. Me de hagi ubi for. Otiase. So I don't know why that insecurity no.
It's actually because of dependence. You are totally dependent. You are not able to trust in your own judgment.
Okay.
You know, honestly, I have never had. Okay, I think about 10 years ago, I had somebody go through my phone, and from him, he had never gone through a woman's phone after going through my phone. Because when he went through my phone, the relationship was doing okay. Well, I was doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And I was keeping them private. And he went to see, and when he came to ask me, I said, so what can we do about it? I was least bothered. He said, so it's over. I said, okay. He's the one who was crying. Me, I was sitting my somewhere. And I move on. So from there, he has learned, not because what he saw had a whole psychological thing on. I was doing things.
Now, no cyber wellness. You see, your phone is your personal. In relationship constantly want someone's
They are dating you. They are dating your phone. They are dating your WhatsApp. They are dating the two. We are not even one yet. Oh, the two has not been one yet. We are still separate too.
Yes.
Because those who are married, they say the two shall be one.
Yes.
They can go into. Now we are not one yet. We are still playing a separate role.
But your mommy came way quickly. You see, I'm Ernest from Tema. The topic of discussion is very important, and I can relate to it some years back. Now I look at the positive side of life than dwelling on the negatives. You guys are speaking facts. Thanks for educating us this morning. Come on, Lady Rev, you're starting come on. Na day and your work chilling. No. For me, sorry, pet me dinachi. Maybe son akum. What we are talking about is about insecurity. I know can who dating who dating the phone, who dating any yama, oba ko adwuma beba na wukunu atu obag munyama ni na already.
The two shall be one. Then the final thing will be lack of trust.
Okay. So that you can round it up with that. All right, tell the lady with the dye haircut that Oh, okay, let's move on. I hear you. I've gotten it. All right. This morning, I'm loving the show. Wow. Okay. And Obi said, wow, I'm enjoying Max Morning. Obi said, thank you guys for this topic. You just solved the problem bothering my mind. Oh, we're glad. All right.
Our final principle will be trust.
Okay.
And this is what I say. Trust, threefold. Okay. Trust yourself. Trust what you are building. Trust the person you are building with.
Yeah, trust what? Trust yourself. Trust what you're building. And trust
the person you're building with.
And trust, trust yourself. Trust what you're building.
Yes.
And trust the person you are building with.
Deep.
Trust yourself. No, meaning say na abeka no. Yes, jiwa ena niawu ye bia no so jidi, ena niawu ne no ye no so jinidi. Otiase. I think somehow it's gotten there. So trust yourself, trust what you're building, and trust whoever you are building it with. Hey, me kwa my boy. Okay, so thank you so much for that.
And we go,
on Monday, you want to say something?
Before we go, 26th, we are hoping. We started the campaign to establish Lizzie.
Yes,
this
the
Christmas. Yes. Let's not just give things. Let's set a mother up. She wants to cook rice. That's all she wants to do. Until on 26th, we are hoping that we can give her a good envelope. Or we can give her your rice, your utensil, so that she can also set up. By New Year, she's an entrepreneur. She won't be begging for money. She won't be sleeping around. She can cook and also make her son go to school. You won't believe that prayers, clothes that he doesn't fit the 2-year-old boy.
Exactly.
That is how malnutrition the boy is. And so we are still pleading. Maybe today will be my last campaign. Please, if you can support the rice, the utensils, the plastic.
Where do people get it to? From Max TV and
yes. If they can call me, or we'll put the WhatsApp number on
the number, please.
My number on screen, so that people can take it. They can call. If you can't give us anything, it's your 10 cedis, your 20 cedis, 0546 462576, 0546462576. You're 10, you're 5, you're 20. Let's support. By New Year, you'll be happy, say, you've given somebody, you know, a helping hand. You have supported a mother.
But your social media handle,
yes. We are all women. I'm encouraging women to rally around us. I'm encouraging the men to rally around it. Enough of we giving people today food. Tomorrow they come back again. Today food. But if you set the person up and the person feel, you know, so you've done your best.
It's true. Awesome.
You've done your best.
All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful one, you know, this morning. And the latter part was what I really enjoyed. So, like we said, trust in yourself, trust in what you're building, and trust whoever you are building it with. Afishiapa, we'll see you on Monday.
All right. Bye-bye.